format for today is going to be our faster pace um, today versus the kind of 4 minutes at your own pace. We're going to do 30 seconds of work. So basically, minute long rounds of two exercises, two for 30 seconds each. And then after that, we're all going to do a cardio or core move that I just pops into my head. We're all going to do that together for 30 seconds. And then we'll have 30 to 45 seconds to rotate. So yeah, if I'd get a lighter and a heavier. So whatever you, or a medium, however you want to do that. Um, Hi, Carol. Carol's popping in. Nice to see you guys. So like I said, we got lighter and heavier dumbbells. I have the box coming into play as well today, mostly for some cardio options. I know Carol's got her weights now, so that's good. And then, like I said, I'm gonna make Karen use the bands for one exercise today. Always something we can mix in. So if you have those at home, you can use those. But obviously, I know everyone doesn't have them, so I will always give options to everyone. We got a full class today, so we're ready to go. Um, like I said, format for today is going to be a little faster paced than the normal circuits. It's not just going to be 4 minutes where we're just doing a bunch, as many as we can. It's going to be a little bit more structured, two exercises for 30 seconds each. Just getting as many reps as you can in that 30 seconds. There'll be strength, there'll be cardio. And then after we do those two, we will all do the same core or cardio move that I'm just going to announce to everyone. It's going to, whatever pops into my mind, we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Then we'll have 30 seconds, 45 seconds to get ready for the next station. Okay. Ideally, we'd have stations set up, but it's not. I guess I could for just you. But all right. So let's get started with a warm up, and then we'll get into it. All right. Let's start with our arm circles today. Don't force any range of motion here. Just slowly make them wider as you feel those shoulders get more loose. Starting forward here. And then go ahead and switch. Same thing, you might have to start small. It's a little different going the other direction. Make them wider as you're comfortable. And we'll take this right into our Frankenstein. So kick the feet up. Little twist at the top to reach across to the opposite foot. Continue to feel stretching that hamstring. And now we're getting a little core and hip activation here. Go ahead, right into our boxer feet here. We'll just shake it out. Shake those knees out. Shake those ankles out. Shake the arms out. It's nice and loose all over here. Now let's get those heels up a little bit with some butt kickers. Knees up just a little bit as well to help bring those heels to the butt. Heart rate start to get going here. Good. Go ahead and give me a few body weight squats here. Not working too hard. Just find that range of motion. Maybe it's not quite as low as you'd get during the workout. That is okay. Just starting to bring some warmth to the quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, ankles. Bringing some warmth to that lower body right here. Good, and then we'll go to our windmills next. Spread those feet out. Back to getting those hamstrings stretched out. Opening up that chest to each side of the room. Get a nice twist through that spine. Like a deadlift, squeeze those glutes when you come back up to center. And then we'll make our way down to our mat, and we'll go into our bird dogs here. We'll go 8 on each side. At your own pace here. I like to go 8 on one side and then 8 on the other. Total body activation here. Nice and controlled. Crunch in and reach. After you've done that, go ahead and stand it back up. And we'll shake it out one more time. Now let's do a little jog in place. Not quite high knees, but just get those knees up a little bit. Give me a few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, take a few seconds. Loosen anything out that's still feeling a little tight for your body today. And we'll start with our first round of our first station. So we're going to start with one of our combo exercises here. So we're going to do for 30 seconds, remember, for all of these, our first one is 2 push-ups followed by 20 mountain climbers. And you just keep that going on repeat as many as you can. And then we're going to stand up for our thrusters. So that's these ones. Almost like a squat and press, but using our legs. Okay, so each of those are only for 30 seconds. So a minute of work. And then I'm going to yell out our core cardio. And we're all going to do that for 30 seconds. And then you get a break. Sound good? All right, so we'll all be starting on the floor here. 2 push-ups, 20 mountain climbers. You count each knee for the mountain climbers, so go nice and fast. Get through as many times as you can. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. 2 push-ups. Obviously, these can be from your knees, but then we got to pop up to that high plank for those mountain climbers. Nice straight line from head to hips there. Back to 2 push-ups. Good. Again, if you need to drop to those knees for those push-ups, that's fine. It's only 30 seconds. It's going to feel short at the beginning here. You're going to be like, Dylan, I'm not getting enough work. But I promise once we get a few rounds in, we'll feel good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take about 10 seconds. Work your way to standing. Grab your dumbbells. Okay, so thrusters. This doesn't have to be a full range squat here unless you're comfortable with it. We just want to be able to get some momentum from those legs. 3, 2, 1, begin. And push. Rely on those legs. Our legs are stronger than our arms. Drive those heels into the ground. Fire those glutes. Make sure we don't overextend at the top. Stand up nice and tall. Only 10 more seconds here. Fast and strong. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll start with jumping jacks for our first 30-second group exercise. 3, 2, 1. Begin. As many reps as you can. Remember our low impact option. Step out and reach across. As many as you can. Keep it going. You get to rest after this. Halfway. 10. No slowing down. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Station 1 in the books. Quick rest here. Only about 30 to 45 seconds. Second station, we're going to start with bent over rows. Okay, nothing fancy there. And then we're going to go to our lunge with bicep curl. Karen, if you don't want to lunge, I would maybe do step ups, something like that. That's going to be more quad dominant. Step ups and then add the curl in between, or if you want to just do squats, maybe whatever works if you don't want to do the lunges. But the rest of us are going to do that lunge with the bicep curl. Okay. But we're starting with bent over rows. Again, this is only 30 seconds. So maybe grab your heavier weights here. Maybe don't get quite as many reps, but just trying to challenge yourself for 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, your goal is to get as many reps as you can here. Maybe you have heavier weights and you're only going to get 10 to 12 reps. Maybe you've got nice light weights and you're really cranking out the reps here, working on that muscle endurance. This can fit everyone's needs here. You got 10 seconds. Let's go. Keep up that pace. As many quality reps as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So lunge and curl, whichever direction of lunge you want, and then either curling at the bottom or in between. 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, so reverse lunge or forward lunge. Make sure you're alternating legs. Remember, our front leg is our working leg. We're pushing that front heel into the ground. 10 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take it down to our mat. We'll go bicycle crunches for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure we're not pulling on that head or neck. Our hands are just there for guidance. We're making our core do all that work. Reach in for that opposite knee with our opposite elbow. As many reps as you can. It's only 30 seconds. 10. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Rest in water if you need it. All right, so this next one is where we're going to bring the bands in. You can pick your poison. I think red's the hardest. You can just tell by, I think blue's the easiest one I have there. So just to demo, we're going to do, you don't need a band to do this one. If you don't have a band, you can add weights. Just because you have a band doesn't mean you can't add weights. You can do both. But it's going to go around our ankles. Okay, and we're going to take as deep of a squat position as we can. And we're going to step kind of like a hockey skate. So not straight out, not straight back, to the side. And notice how I'm not coming up. You basically want to put that weight on one leg while you step out. We're just going to alternate like that. Okay, that's our first one. And then I know you're all going to hate me, but our burpees is our next one. All right. So band step outs for first 30 seconds. Everyone's favorite exercise of burpees for the next 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. You don't need a band to do this. Maybe add weight if you want to make it a little more challenging. Okay, so think about a hockey stride here. We all know a hockey player. Put that weight on that bent knee, reaching out at about a 45-degree angle. Try to keep everything else nice and still. Good. Yeah, this is going to be a glute burner here. Couple more reps here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that band off. Get ready for your burpees. Remember to modify as you need to. Take a jump out if you need to. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Again, maybe you're not jumping at the top. Maybe you're not jumping at the bottom either. You're just stepping in each direction. Maybe you're jumping in both. Maybe you're even adding a push-up at the bottom. Whatever you need to do, just keep moving for 30 seconds. 10. Everybody's got a couple more. Let's go. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice job. Let's take it down to our mat for Russian twist. 30 seconds of Russian twist. Always an option to add a weight here. And then we can either keep our feet planted for easier, feet in the air for a little harder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. You can add weight to either of those modifications. We want to lean back as much as we can here without losing that core and without rounding those shoulders. Nice open chest to the ceiling here, halfway. 10 seconds. Breathing and squeezing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Rest and water here. 3 stations in the book. Next station, we got 30 seconds of squats. Again, whatever kind of squats you want to do today. If you want to go a little plie squat, wider stance, whatever you want to do today, 30 seconds of squats. Again, maybe challenge yourself with either the amount of reps here or maybe even with heavier weight than you normally would. It's only 30 seconds, so try to make the most of that 30 seconds. And then our second one, we're going to want our lighter weights. We're going to do that alternate between lateral raise and front raise for 30 seconds. That should be plenty of time to get those shoulders burning. All right, squats first. Again, goblet style on your shoulders there like here and or between the legs. Maybe you want a wider stance today or just narrow stance, whatever you want to do. 30 seconds worth. 3, 2, 1, begin. Just make sure you're hitting the same depth every time. Don't cut any reps short. Drive those heels into the ground. Fire those glutes on the way up. Make sure our knees are pointing where our toes are. Not letting anything roll under our hips. Not rolling onto the outside of our feet. Everything's in nice straight lines here. Give me 10 seconds. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, again, we'll want our lighter dumbbells here. We're going 1 lateral raise, 1 front raise. Just do that on repeat. Make sure we're not shrugging our shoulders here. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. 3, 2, 1, begin. 1 lateral raise, 1 front raise. Make sure we're controlling those weights down. Don't let gravity beat you down. Resist that gravity. Get work in both directions here. Breathing with each movement. Halfway. Looking good. Again, if you feel those shoulders start to scrunch up, take a second, shake those arms out, relax, and get a few more reps in. You're almost there already. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's drop down to our mat. Low plank position. We're going to do step outs here. So just a little tap. It doesn't have to be far. Just working on getting our hips nice and still. Just getting our feet off balance just a little bit to challenge that core in a different way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, it doesn't have to be a huge range of motion here. We're just working on keeping those hips as still as we can. Throwing a little different challenge at our body here in terms of balance. Squeezing and breathing. Make sure we got that nice straight line from head to hips. Butt's not coming too high, not too low. Looks good. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Water and rest here. We're cruising. All right, next round. This is one where we can modify if we need to. We're going to start with either jumps or step ups. So again, that's either those full jumps or step ups. We want to use this as a bit of cardio here. Get those going as fast as you're comfortable. Okay. And then our second one, we're going to put the bands back on. Okay. And we're going to do our squat jacks. So that's these ones. Okay. With the option to add a touchdown in between. Okay. To make it a little easier. And if that impact is too much, you'll probably want to do something similar to what we did with that band step outs, maybe just doing a toe tap in each direction, just straight to the side this time, if you don't want to do that jumping motion, or just going 1 foot out, 1 foot out, maybe adding a squat, something like that. Again, you don't need bands to do this either. You can do body weight squat jacks. You can still do body weight step outs. Okay. Starting with either our jumps or our step ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Getting going as quick as you can here. If you are jumping, make sure you're landing with nice soft knees, absorbing that blow. Either way, I want you moving nice and quick. Good. Just get in the rhythm, find that zone, and keep moving. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, if you have a band, you can put it on here. Reminder, we're doing those squat jacks. So feet start together. We go out and down. Okay? And again, you don't need a band to do this. You could add some weight if you want to make it a little more challenging if you don't have one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. And that reach down is optional. If you just want to stay upright, you can. And again, if you don't want to do that impact, step, step, squat, step back in. Nice. Keep it going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Down to our mats. Leg raises here. Nice and slow down. Squeeze it back up. Feet never hit the ground. Make sure we've got that low core engaged so that low back stays flat on the mat. As we lower our legs, if we're having trouble with that, go ahead and stick those hands under the butt. 3, 2, 1, begin. Slow and controlled down. Bring it back up. No bouncing off the ground. Like I said, if you feel that low back coming off the mat, first step is to try to squeeze that lower core, tuck that belly button in a little bit more. If no matter what you do, you just feel that low back coming way too off the mat, stick those hands under the butt and low back for some support. A couple more reps here. 3, 2, 1. Good. And rest. We're flying today. Good work so far. All right, we're going to go back, starting on our box again. We're going to do those side to side, up and over. So you want to be sideways on your box or chair, whatever you're using at home. 1 foot on, up and over, and get that going in a rhythm, okay? And then our second one, we're going to go down to our mat. We're going to do a glute bridge hold, chest fly, okay? So you can do this with a chair. You can do this with whatever you've got at home that's a little elevated, as long as you're comfortable putting some weight on it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Yep, just 1 foot on, tap that outside foot, get yourself back up with that top leg that's higher than the other, and just get in the rhythm here. Start slow. Could depend on the height of your chair. You might be moving a little slower. If it's higher, that's okay. Looking good. Good. Keep that center of gravity low. Keep those butts nice and low. 3, 2, 1. Good. Grab some dumbbells. Okay. If you want, you can do a normal chest fly. If you would like to make this harder, we can do what I said. We're going to hold that glute bridge position, core and glutes really engaged, and then bringing in that chest fly. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze that chest up. Keep digging those shoulder blades into your mat, into your floor, trying to keep that chest out in front of those shoulders so we can really isolate that chest as much as possible. Rep it out here, as many as you can, maintaining good form. 3, 2, 1. Good. We can stay laying down here. We'll go penguins next. So up in this sit-up position, head and shoulders up off the mat, reaching for those heels, squeezing nice and tight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Nice compact movements here. Really squeezing that core. Reaching for those heels. What's that? 10 seconds here, squeezing and breathing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. I think we got one more station in us before we cool it down. All right, so first exercise. What do I have here? We're going to start with pullovers. So that's when we're laying down, reach back and up. Okay. And then we're going to stand it back up and do our Arnold press. So that's where palms are facing in, out and up, shoulder press, little rotation. If you have tighter shoulders, you can just stay in that neutral grip where your palms are facing your ears and go straight up and down. Okay. This will be our last station here. So you get to start laying down. If you want to lay on your box, you can for a little more range of motion, 1 or 2 dumbbells, depending on what you're comfortable with your weight. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Slight bend in the elbows. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Feel the lats down your side. Remember, we got to have a tight core here in order to really feel those lats squeeze. Maybe feel a little bit of chest squeeze as well here. Couple more reps here. 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and make your way back to standing. So Arnold press, dumbbells, palms facing our face, out and up in one smooth motion. It's not way out here. Okay, just a nice smooth twisting motion. If you've got tighter shoulders, we're just going to keep that neutral grip here. You can still go out, just don't go all the way out here versus here. See that difference? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Make sure we've got that nice tight core here. Okay, so we aren't leaning too far back. We don't want to hurt that low back, so get that weight moving up overhead without leaning back. Couple more reps here. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last exercise. We'll do skaters. Okay. Low impact. Turn that into a curtsy lunge. Just get an little arm swing going. If you're not concerned about the impact, you're getting a nice full jump in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, low impact. Just curtsy lunge it. Just get a little arm swing. Good. Keep pushing that pace. Last 30 seconds of your workout. Ten seconds. Let's go. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Rest in water if you need it. Slow that breathing down here. And when you're ready, join me in this hip hinge position. Spread the feet apart. Let that low back stretch. Let the upper body just hang as we slow that breathing down. Every exhale, we can try to get a little closer to the ground, a little closer to our thighs. And then nice and slow, we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. And then we're going to have a nice deep inhale, reach and hold. And exhale, fall it off to one side. And back to center. One more time, nice and slow, roll it up. Big inhale, reach and hold. Exhale off to the other side. One more time, back to center. Roll it up nice and slow. Inhale, hold, reach through the sky. Exhale, bring it down. We'll just go standing quad stretch today. If you need a spot on the wall, grab that for some support. Continue to press those hips forward here to get a little deeper stretch versus giving into the dancer pose. Hold this as long as you need to here, especially if you carry a lot of tension here. When you're ready, go ahead and shake it out and switch sides. Good. Shake it out. Take the staggered stance here. Straight leg. Reach to wherever's comfortable here. Maybe it's just your shin. Maybe it's all the way down to the toes. Maybe it's even the floor. Pull that toe towards your face. When you're ready, slowly come up out of it and switch legs. And again, slowly come up out of it. This will twist and reach to one side. To our left, you can put that left on the small of your back. Nice slow breaths here. Every exhale, try to look a little further behind you. And slowly unwind to the other side. Good. Unwind again. Bring one arm up and over. Can have a little help from the other arm. Focus on that lat and tricep stretch here. Good. Let it fall. Switch when you're ready. And we'll finish with our chest opener. Either interlock those hands behind your back or find a spot on your wall, one arm at a time, whatever you feel you get the most tension release out of. Make sure you do each side if you are doing it on the wall. Other than that, we are all done for today.